to grandma? Will grandpa ever come back? What's wrong with Bruno? Is he sleeping? Will he ever wake up? Has your child asked you about death yet? Death is an inescapable reality of life, and everybody is faced with it at some point. If your child hasn't asked you the question, you may choose not to approach it. However, if your child is interacting with other children, if your child understands fairy tales and mythological tales where death is a very frequent occurrence, then the question will pop sooner than later. It's important for you to tell your child that death is a permanent phenomenon and that all living beings are born and they die. An interesting way to do this is by bringing home a potted plant. Involve your child right from the beginning. Tend to the plant with your child, water the plant, and then one day when the plant withers away, talk to your child about how all living beings are born and they die. Books are also a wonderful way of approaching the subject. But then there are some books that should be read to your children only when they have suffered a certain loss. Otherwise, they will induce unnecessary anxiety. Choose your words carefully. Keep the age group of your child in mind. Don't overwhelm them with too much information. Some people tend to say, rest in peace, eternal sleep, passed away. That might confuse the child, and they might start thinking that death is a temporary phase. It's important for us to tell them that death is permanent. Also, it's important for us to tell them that different people have different beliefs about death. Some people think that once people die, they go to heaven, or they become one with God, or they become stars. Tell your children that different people have different beliefs of what happens after death to keep conflicts at playtime or in school at bay. Stories are a wonderful way of talking to children about death. So here's a story for you to listen to with your child. It talks about losing a loved one, and it also leaves the listener with hope that when somebody dies, they leave a piece of themselves behind.